Slow down and chill out with this Blackberry Gelato, a sweet and frosty treat bursting with fresh berry flavor.
Working on a rhythm. Working on a rhythm. Working on a rhythm. Working on a rhythm.
This is Bernadette Dryden, a lifelong cook and food enthusiast with a passion for fresh, local, and seasonal foods. Bernadette, a former editor with the Missouri Department of Conservation who studied cooking in Mexico and Italy and cooked professionally in Portland, recently wrote the cookbook Cooking Wild in Missouri. She's a founding member and co-leader of the Slow Food Katy Trail chapter of Slow Food USA. When not organizing slow food events, Bernadette is cooking, gardening, reading about food, and traveling here and there to sample others' efforts in the kitchen. I understand that you learned how to make gelato in Italy, and I see that you have a great-looking recipe for blackberry gelato in your cookbook. So I brought you some blackberries today. Can you show me how to make that gelato?
Sure.
Thank you.
It's easy.
We began with a pound, or about 2 cups, of fresh Callaway County blackberries. Bernadette washed the berries, shook off the excess water, then placed them in a food processor. You can add 3/4 to 1 cup of sugar to the berries, depending on the sweetness of your fruit, and process until the berries and sugar are thoroughly blended. Using the sweetest, ripest, and juiciest fruit always yields the best results. Add 1/2 cup of water, then blend again.
We scrape it down, taste for sweetness. You can always add more sugar if you feel that that's necessary.
Pour the mixture through a fine mesh strainer into a pre-chilled bowl and press it through with a spatula, working until all the liquid is strained into the waiting bowl and all solids, including the blackberry seeds, have been left behind. Take out a smaller, chilled bowl, add 1/2 cup of cream, then whip it with a whisk until it thickens slightly to the consistency of buttermilk. You can substitute plain low-fat or whole milk yogurt, but as Bernadette admits, cream is best. Whisk the cream gently into the fruit mixture, combining thoroughly. Take a taste. The fresh fruit flavor should shine through. You can still add more sugar now if you think it's necessary. As Bernadette says, if you like it now, you'll love it when it's frozen. Cover the bowl and chill in the refrigerator for at least an hour, or even overnight. And now we wait?
Yes, we wait.
Bernadette uses a 1-quart hand-crank ice cream maker, and she always keeps the aluminum canister chilling in her freezer so she can make a quart of gelato or frozen yogurt whenever she's in the mood. She quickly put the paddle in the ice cream maker, poured the well-chilled fruit mixture into the canister, and locked the lid and hand crank into place. The rest of the process was much easier than I expected. She simply cranked a few turns, then waited a bit, cranked a few more turns, then waited a bit, and so on for the next 15 or 20 minutes, or until the mixture had thickened to the proper consistency. While we were waiting, Bernadette explained that she'd learned to make gelato 30 years earlier in Marcella Hazen's cooking class in Bologna and has never stopped experimenting with flavors, including native black walnut, persimmon, and pawpaw. You can find the blackberry gelato recipe on the Mo Deep Roots website in the desserts section, and you'll find recipes for the other flavors in her book. Bernadette recommends freezing the gelato for an hour at this point to give it a firmer texture, but I found the soft, creamy gelato right out of the canister to be just perfect.
That is really good.
Working on a rhythm.